You've decided to start training. That's the easy part. But the question that stumps almost everyone is this: should you train with calisthenics or should you go to the gym? Both will transform your body, both will make you stronger, but they do it in completely different ways. And most people choose the wrong one for their goals. Today we're going to break down everything you need to know: the pros, the cons, the myths, and the truth. By the end, you'll know exactly which path fits you best. Part 1. What is calisthenics? Calisthenics is training with your body weight. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats, dips. No fancy machines, no plates, no cables. Just you, your muscles, and gravity. It's not new. In fact, it's one of the oldest forms of training in history. Ancient Greek soldiers trained in calisthenics. Roman gladiators built strength with it. Even modern militaries use push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups as a baseline test of physical fitness. Why? Because calisthenics forces you to control your body in space. It's not just about lifting weight, it's about mastering movement. At first it looks simple, but as you level up, calisthenics turns into an art form. Think of handstands, planches, levers, and muscle ups. These moves aren't just tests of strength. They demand coordination, balance, mobility, and endurance. When you learn them, you don't just look stronger, you feel like an athlete. Part 2. What is weight training? Now flip the script. The gym is built around external resistance. Barbells, dumbbells, machines. Instead of adjusting your body, you change the weight. 5 pounds this week, 5 more the next. It's measurable, structured, scientific. Modern gyms exploded in the 20th century thanks to bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger and the rise of fitness culture. And it makes sense. Gyms allow you to overload your muscles more than body weight alone ever could. The advantage here is precision. If you want to grow your shoulders, there's a lateral raise machine. If your hamstrings are weak, there's a leg curl. Weight training lets you isolate and target muscles directly. That's why it's the fastest way to build size and symmetry. Part 3. Cost and accessibility. Here's the first major difference: cost. Calisthenics is free. All you need is the floor and maybe a pull-up bar. You can train in your bedroom, in your backyard, or at a park. Gravity doesn't charge rent. If you want to upgrade, you can add resistance bands, gymnastic rings, or a weighted vest, but the base game will always be free. The gym? That's a different story. Memberships range from $40 to $100 a month depending on how fancy it is. Add up a year and you've already spent hundreds. Build a home gym with a rack, barbell, and plates, and you're quickly over $1,000. So if money is tight, calisthenics takes the win. But money isn't the only barrier. Part 4. The beginner experience. Here's the catch. Calisthenics might look beginner friendly, but it isn't. Most people can't do a pull-up. Many can't even perform a set of clean push-ups. From day one, you're lifting your entire body weight, whether that's 50 kilograms or 100. There's no easy mode. That's why calisthenics feels like jumping straight into hard mode. Progress comes but slowly. Your first pull-up might take weeks. Your first muscle-up could take months. That's discouraging for beginners. The gym, by contrast, is beginner heaven. Dumbbells start at 2 kilograms. Cable machines let you pick the tiniest plate. Machines even guide your motion, so it's almost impossible to mess up. On day one, you can sit down, pick a lightweight, and succeed. That early success is powerful. Progress feels fast, and fast results mean more motivation to keep going. Part 5. Strength versus size. Now let's talk outcomes. Calisthenics builds functional strength. You don't just move weight, you move yourself. The result is balance, control, and athleticism. You'll feel lighter on your feet, more coordinated, and capable of handling your own body. That's why athletes, martial artists, and gymnasts often lean on calisthenics. But when it comes to sheer muscle size, weight training dominates. Nothing beats the progressive overload you get from barbells, squats, deadlifts, and bench presses. These compound lifts let you lift way more than your body weight, and machines let you isolate and overload small muscles calisthenics can't touch. So the choice is clear. If you want raw control and athleticism, calisthenics is your tool. If you want maximum size and a physique that looks carved out of stone, the gym is your weapon. Part 6. Progression paths. Progression looks very different between the two. In the gym, it's linear. Lift a weight today, add more next week. The numbers climb and your muscles grow. Tracking is simple. Motivation stays high because you can literally see the plates stacking up. Calisthenics isn't linear. It's more like unlocking levels in a video game. Regular push-ups lead to archer push-ups, then one-arm push-ups. Pull-ups evolve into muscle-ups. Each level is harder, and each step can take months to master. That grind frustrates many people, but for those who stick with it, the payoff is unique. Mastery of skills few ever achieve. Part 7. Fat loss. Now let's address fat loss. Most beginners just want to lose weight. Here's the truth. Neither calisthenics nor the gym will directly melt fat. Fat loss is driven by diet. Training supports it, but it's not the magic solution. That said, the experience is different. The gym makes fat loss easier because cardio equipment is built in. Treadmills, bikes, and ellipticals give you ways to burn calories fast. Machines let overweight beginners start light and succeed without embarrassment. Calisthenics is brutal for overweight beginners. Every push-up feels like moving a mountain. Every pull-up feels impossible. For some, this builds resilience. For others, it's a deal breaker. Part 8. Environment. Then there's the question of where you train. Calisthenics gives you freedom. Park, beach, living room. Your body is the gym. That independence is motivating for some. But for others, freedom equals inconsistency. No music, no community, no energy, just you. The gym, in contrast, provides atmosphere. The clanging of weights, the sound of music, the sight of other people pushing themselves. Even if you don't talk to anyone, the energy rubs off on you. Just walking in can make you push harder. But the same trip to the gym can also become an excuse not to go. Part 9. Myths and misconceptions. Let's bust a few myths. Calisthenics doesn't build legs. Wrong. Pistol squats, jump squats, and Nordic curls. They can hammer your legs, but it's true that heavy barbell squats will always overload the legs more. Weightlifting stunts your growth. False. Done properly, it increases bone density and supports healthy development. Calisthenics is safer, not automatically. Bad form and ego will injure you in either method. Weightlifters aren't athletic. Not true. Many lifters combine gym work with sports performance training and are incredibly explosive. Part 10. Lifestyle impact. Finally, think about lifestyle. Calisthenics is flexible. You can train anywhere, anytime. Perfect if you travel, live in a small space, or don't want to commute. The gym requires commitment, travel time, membership fees, and waiting for equipment, but it also gives you structure. For many, paying for a gym membership creates accountability. And don't forget mental health. Both methods reduce stress, boost confidence, and improve discipline. But the way they do it is different. Calisthenics gives you freedom and independence. The gym gives you routine and community. The final word. So which is better? The answer is neither. Both paths work if you stay consistent. Calisthenics gives you discipline and body control. The gym gives you overload and size, but both demand the same thing, showing up week after week for years. The real choice isn't between calisthenics and gym. The real choice is between action and excuses. So pick your path, commit to it, and focus on beating the only competition that matters, the person you were yesterday.